How's it going, my friends? My name is Retro and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. Things have gone a little dark, as you can see by Sayori. But anyway, let's continue. Alright, last time we left off with this. Alright, time to choose. Charm, fester, dark, marriage, electricity, romance, kitty, atone, family, time, doc. Excuse me. Extreme. I've read all of these like 100 times. Lipstick, something new. Nature, hop, laugh, flower, unique, peaceful, sunny, stupid, suicide. I'm surprised I chose after my friend committed suicide. Anime. I knew you were one that liked anime. Silly. Calm. Destiny. Yes, Destiny. One of Bungie's fine games. I wish we were still making Halo, though. Jesus Christ, 343 sucks. I'm sorry. 343's games are not that bad, but I still kind of wish it was made by Bungie. Determination. Undertale. Hopeless. Fuck. Fly. Flee. You know what? Done. I don't know what the fuck I did. Oh, wait on, I need to do something just so I can see the timer. There we go, we are 2 minutes in. Hi again. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. Times might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back in the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Alright. Thanks for keeping your promise. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not so accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. You're still a pain, and for some odd reason, I still like you. All the girls in this game are amazing. You already have to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. I actually know a girl like you in real life that would give someone crap just because they are brand new to the club and they don't want someone new to ruin their reputation. Honestly, I find people like that kind of annoying, but yeah, at the same time, I can kind of understand where they're coming from. This hot chocolate is disgusting. Monica, you're in the fucking way. Has a big mouth for someone who keeps manga collected in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. It is. It still has words. It has a story to tell, even though in some of its pictures, it still has a story. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry. We'll make sure Make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Nasuki. Oh, Yuri shoots Nasuki a disappointed glance. I can fucking read today. Anyway, now that you're in a club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking a book to read. And I have. I've chosen my favorite series. Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in a club now, so it only feels right for me to do something like that. If you ask. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget it anyway. Forget I said anything, I guess. No. It's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be a part of this club. So, even if I don't read often, I'll be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that's a lot of help you got. I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. So you're just going to start handing me books that you have on you. Do you have a book on cryptozoology? Please, that's something I should try getting into again. Cryptozoology, that was a fun thing to do some research on. I don't want you to feel left out, so picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you want. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you... I forgot the dogs were outside. Good thing we're up for one. I'm sorry. Sorry, I can't edit this. And they're fucking barking at something. No, I'm not gonna let them in. If they're barking, we're just going to come and do the same thing. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activity for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri faces already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her interest, her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Nasuki is rummaging around in the closet. Oh, wait a minute. Wasn't this around the time, say, Ori was looking for the crayons? I may be remembering this incorrectly, but that's what it sounds like. Reminds me of. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from her reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It was like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. She seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaked another glance at me, and our eyes met for a split second. But that only makes her side her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh. It's fine. If I was forced, then fuck it, I'll be right back. Sorry guys. And sorry I can't edit this. My editor's gone again, which sucks. If I was forced, then I probably wouldn't have noticed it in the first place. Her eye's gone, I just realized that. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so is my phone going off? That's the book that you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious. How come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. Ah, I see. You should have said buy one get one free. Would have made a lot more sense. For something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go. I know when I start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging, relatable story. Why do I always have to burp when I fucking record? Is that so? What's the story about anyway? Well, I look at the cover of a book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. God damn it, stop. I had to deal with this every day. She does not stop barking. Basically, it's about the religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. Piper, you really need to fucking stop. She barks at fucking everything. I'm not joking when I say that. She barks at everything. And it pisses everyone off. I don't support shock collars. I think shock collars are a bad thing. But she needs one for every time she barks. Because it pisses off the entire neighborhood. And everyone in the house. We can't let her outside and then the neighbors will get mad. Basically, it's about the Oh, I heard of that. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that I can fucking read. Lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively braiding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to. Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. No, keep going. I want to learn more. Sounds interesting. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of... It's kind of dark, isn't it? You made it sound like it was going to be a nice story. So, that dark turn came from nowhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people, and we are all worthless anyway. I fucking love that. Yes, I know it's a text change, but that is actually true. But because the world is filled of horrible people, and we're all worthless anyway. I fucking love that. Because it's true. Mostly. There are a lot of horrible people in this world. Then suddenly I saw something. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts. Damn it, I always thought it was my whole body. I kind of forget to pay attention to those people. I'm going to go back and watch this after done recording and read what she was saying. And I kind of forget to pay attention to the other people. So I'm sorry if I ended up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's not a literature club, it's a literature club after all. I swear to God, I feel like I hear my phone going off. It isn't, but I feel like I hear it going off. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but... What are you saying? Let me just get the book. I will quickly retrieve the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, It's fine if is it fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. That's... I'm sorry. I'm not that... It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading is... reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start a prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particular bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eyes. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just bathing. Yuri, you really apologize. You really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I didn't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here. This should work, right? I swipe my desk until it is up against Yuri's, then held my book more between the two of us. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand and hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the book instead. What the fuck just happened? I just fucking paused and I was like, Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of a book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of a book. That way I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to the other side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It actually kind of distracts. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she is in the corner of my vision. I can fucking read today. Are you ready? To turn my page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over to Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it makes you a bit if it takes you a bit longer. Jesus Christ, I can fucking read today. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finished the page before me. So I turn it, but by my own full volunteer. Fuck it. Oh shit, I was hit enter again. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side of the as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri? This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Huh? No, I don't relate to... No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way you second guess things she says and all of that. That's what you were talking about. Sorry. Thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. But something dirty. Wow, something dirty already on the first chapter. We don't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my mind. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hands on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Huh? Did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything. Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. Nothing. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Oh, that was Monica. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. Oh, alright. No, I want to check something quickly. My friend said check history every now and then. I don't know why, but... Alright, I was kind of hoping to get some of that earlier text where it went dark. But, alright. You said to check my history every now and then, but I haven't seen anything. Nasuki. I told Nasuki I was interested in her poem yesterday. It's probably only fair if I share mine with her first. Hmm. Well, it's about what I expected for someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't even evoke any emotion. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? Yeah, go ahead, right here, on the cheek. Smack me right here. And see what happens. I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. I bet you'll like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, and that time my phone actually did go off. Owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Why do I feel like something bad's about to happen? Something about people trying to fly? Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I would like it? Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all about sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't that the point of poems? For people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be real disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helped bring out the feeling in the last line. So he did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what I mean. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. And this is a reason why I don't like you. Don't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yes. Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. With that last comment. I didn't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. I probably would. Just because she's being a bitch a little bit. Who should I show my poem to next? Sorry for yawning, it's been a long day. God damn it. I have to keep yawning. I keep yawning. It's only 8 p.m. Hi. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we all learn to get past sooner. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everything everyone's fuck me. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectation low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. Sorry. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's filled of imagery Writing that's filled with imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that looks like a bad thing, though. But sometimes I get the impression that she'll just totally give up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be real starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly, like earlier. I think if she stimu- got to stimulate, too, look, too stimulated, she end up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri, I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you need. Alright,